Hey friends, welcome to eSports, your go-to for all things football. From wild transfer rumors to behind-the-scenes drama, we've got it all covered. Now let's jump into the news. So, is Barcelona really at their physical peak right now? That was the big question thrown at Hansi Flick, and his answer was honest, very honest. He said, "If you had asked me this before the Atlético match, I would have said yes. But after a game like that, a lot changes. And that right there tells you something important. Because when you face a team like Atlético Madrid, it's not just another fixture on the calendar. It's a war of intensity, high pressing, physical duels, tactical discipline, mental exhaustion. Those kinds of matches don't just test your tactics, they test your legs, your lungs, and your mentality." Before that game, maybe Barcelona felt fresh, sharp, explosive. After it, reality hits differently. But here's what stands out about Flick: he didn't sound concerned. He didn't sound like a coach looking for excuses. He sounded like a manager who understands the long season ahead. He made it clear that this team always wants to show up as the best possible version of itself. Not just good, not just competitive, the best version. Why? Because the ambitions this season are huge. We're talking about competing on multiple fronts: domestic dominance, European pressure, a packed schedule, constant travel, recovery cycles getting shorter and shorter. Modern football doesn't give you breathing room. And Flick knows that physical condition is directly connected to consistency. Then he touched on something that often gets overlooked: momentum. Winning streaks are powerful. They don't just give you points in the table. They give you psychological advantage. When a team wins back-to-back games, something shifts in the dressing room. Confidence grows. Players take more risks. Passes are sharper. Decisions are quicker. You stop hoping to win. You expect to win. That mindset is dangerous, in a good way. But then came the part that could truly impact Barcelona's rhythm: the injury to Frenkie de Jong. And let's be real, losing de Jong at a crucial stage of the season is not just another injury. This is a player who controls tempo. A player who can slow the game down when it's chaotic. A player who can break lines with a single carry. A player who gives balance between defense and attack. He's not flashy, he's not loud, but he's essential, and Flick admitted it. He said losing a player of Frenkie's quality is never pleasant. But then he said something that shows elite mentality: we have to accept it. This is football, no drama. No public frustration, no blame, just acceptance. And that's leadership. Because injuries are part of elite football. Every top club goes through them. What separates champions from contenders is how they respond. Instead of focusing on what they've lost, Flick shifted the narrative. He said this creates opportunities for others, and that line, that's powerful, because somewhere on that bench, or maybe even in the academy, there's a player thinking, this is my moment. Big clubs are not built on just 11 starters. They're built on depth, on competition, on players who stay ready even when they're not playing. Now the tactical question becomes interesting. Does Barcelona adjust the midfield shape? Do they go more defensive? Do they push another creative player deeper? Or does a young talent step into the spotlight? This is where coaching truly matters. Because replacing Frenkie isn't about copying him. You don't replace a player like de Jong with a clone. You adapt the system. You redistribute responsibilities. You maybe play a little faster, or maybe you simplify things. And let's not forget, this is happening during a critical stretch of the season. These are the months where titles are shaped, where small details make big differences. Fatigue starts to show. Minor injuries pile up. Squad rotation becomes crucial. And this is exactly why Flick's answer about physical condition matters so much. Before Atlético, they felt at their peak. After that intensity, reality hit. But here's the thing about top teams: peak condition isn't permanent. It fluctuates. The real goal isn't staying at 100% every single week. It's managing the dips. It's surviving the tough games. It's grinding out results when your legs are heavy. And that's where mentality comes in. Barcelona right now is not just being tested physically, they're being tested mentally. Can they maintain confidence without one of their key midfield engines? Can they protect their momentum? Can they avoid turning one injury into a chain reaction of pressure? Because football psychology is fragile, one setback can create doubt. But one strong reaction can build belief. And Hansi Flick seems fully aware of that balance. He's calm, he's realistic. He's not overhyping the squad, and he's not underestimating the challenge either. He understands that this stretch of the season could define everything. And maybe, just maybe, this is where we'll see what Barcelona is truly made of. Not when everything is perfect, but when things get complicated. Not when the squad is fully fit, but when key pieces are missing. Because champions are not defined in easy moments, they're defined in adversity. And now, without Frenkie de Jong for this crucial period, Barcelona faces exactly that kind of test the next few weeks. They could shape the entire season, so now I want to hear from you. Can Barcelona survive this crucial period without Frenkie de Jong? And who should step up in midfield? Drop your thoughts in the comments. I read every single one. If you enjoyed this deep dive and want more real football analysis with no hype and no bias, make sure you hit that like button and subscribe to the channel. Because this season, it's only getting started. And we're covering every big story. See you in the next one.